Hello, my name is Adam Witt. Today I will be covering part 1 of 2 on gay marriage and sex before marriage and why those things are good. But before I do that, I forgot to add in my first blog that if people are going to debate with me, and I'm open to debating with people, please do your homework and don't quote something from the Bible. I am doing heavy research on the topics that I'm talking about and want at least 15 minutes of your guys' time to look up things and try to prove me wrong instead of giving me 1 minute of your time to look up some Bible verse and not educate me on the topic that I am talking about. Also, want to add in there, as God may be all-knowing, which I'm not going to debate about that, he ain't as educated as I am, where I have done 12 years of school, did pre-K through 12, did 2 years of college under my belt, so I am very qualified to talk about the topics I'm going to be talking about. I've also done research for the topics that I'm going to be talking about, unlike God, who has not done any research on things like gay marriage. He just basically kind of said, I'm against it because I said so, and I'm for gay marriage and want to tell people the good things about gay marriage, and done my research, done my homework, really went in depth about, figuring out what makes gay marriage a good thing and stuff, and why we should be supporting it. Now let's talk about gay marriage. The things I want to cover is the God aspect of it, as well as why we should not listen to the church or the 1%, which is God, and why we shouldn't listen to his opinion, and why his opinion should not matter, and that we should follow our own hearts when it comes to gay marriage. And if we are gay, we should follow our heart on that. And if you're straight, that's good. I want people to follow their heart, and wherever love follows them, that they should follow their heart, whether you're gay or straight, and not let 1% of the world's population, God, tell you what to do. One of the big things Christians are against is gay marriage. It is all over the news, internet, and media. The problem is Christians don't like gay marriage because it is a disgrace to God. The thing is, though, people need to know is God, as strong as his opinion is, he's only 1% of this world's population. But he lets his voice act like he is the only voice that is in the world. But he isn't. Everyone has a voice, and everyone has an opinion on certain topics or how to feel about things. Don't let 1% tell you who you can marry, who you can fall in love with, and who you want to spend the rest of your life with. We only get one chance to live in this world, and we should use that one chance to believe in what we want to believe in, love who we want to love, and do the things we want to do, and not let God try to decide which path we should follow. We should be able to fall in love with who we want to, whether it's two women wanting to fall in love with each other, or two guys who want to fall in love with each other, and if it is one woman and one man that want to fall in love with each other and stuff, then more power to them, But we shouldn't let God decide our fate on love, because it's our heart that decides who we fall in love with, not God. Because love is a special thing, and we shouldn't let God decide on who we should spend the rest of our lives with. Another thing that needs to be brought up with the whole God thing is God creates us in his own image. So that means God created us to be gay. He knew we were going to be gay anyways. So it's kind of hard for God to be against us being gay or marrying a gay person if he knew we were going to be gay anyways, and he created us that way. So let's talk about why gay marriage is good. First of all, we have a lot of people in this world. We are around billions of people, pretty much, like 6 billion in that range. And if everyone were to go straight, the population would skyrocket way faster than we need it to. And there ain't that many jobs out there anyways, for everybody. So if we had everything just skyrocket and then boom, out of nowhere we have a lot of people in this world and not enough jobs, then the poverty level would go up. So gay marriage, in a sense, kind of curves it a little bit, because with gay marriage, not everyone is going to be, reproducing, because gay people can't reproduce. And it kind of curves, the population from going in too fast with people coming into the world and whatnot. And that means that it ain't going to populate so fast. Another reason it is good is because gay people are likely to adopt, because gay people can't have kids, so they basically adopt. And I also found out on HuffingtonPost.com that said in 2009, 21,740 people that were gay actually adopted children that year, which was a 6,477 increase in the year 2000. So that just basically says right there that gay people are very open to adopting and stuff, and give families to kids that actually, whose parents can't actually afford to take care of them, they're willing to actually take them, raise them, and make them their own. So that's a very good thing about gay marriage. This one fact I found, it kind of varied from every site that I kind of went on to. The number was never kind of the same, but I did find out that gay people are less likely to get divorced than straight people. So I don't have a number on that, but all I kind of just basically found was that they are just more or less likely to get into divorce and whatnot. So that's just all I could find on that. In conclusion, gay marriage is a good thing. I'm not saying everyone should be gay and get married and straight people is wrong, because if that was the case, the world would not populate. We just need to have a balance so not everything goes out of control. And the other thing is I'm just against discrimination. We've come very far in the discrimination world. We kind of started off where we were always discriminating against blacks, or we were discriminating against women and stuff because their voice we felt like was not that important, and now we're at the point where we're letting black people vote, we're letting white people vote and stuff, and now we're getting to the point where it's like now we can let gay people get married, and that's a good thing, because gay people should have the same rights as straight people. And, God should not take that right away from us. Like I said, God is only 1%. And a lot of Christians and pastors are going to be all like, oh, why is Adam bashing on God? I'm not bashing on God one bit. I'm not swearing at him or cussing him out kind of thing. And everyone can believe what they want to believe when it comes to the God theories and stuff like that. If people are going to come with this message and say, oh, Adam's message is just so wrong, then go ahead. But my message has also been researched, and I've looked things up. Where God's debate was, I'm against gay marriage and I forbid gay people to get married because I said so, that doesn't give you a valid excuse. It just means you didn't do your research to say why you're against something. I'm at least doing research to tell people why I am for something, why this is actually a good thing, and I want to educate people on these topics. And I don't mind if people follow God, fine. But if I can get people to follow me on these things too, that's a good thing too. And I want to inform people on, these topics, because I think these topics that I'm going to be talking about are very important. And, and I want this to be a good learning experience. So this is the end of part 1 of my Sex Before Marriage blog. Next time I will be talking about sex before marriage and why that is a good thing, and how to have sex responsibly. And that's it. Thanks for your time, and my name's Adam Witt, and I can't wait to hear some comments and get some questions from everybody on this. Thank you.